you can think of.
It works. It works.
Right.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
I'm a little tired.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. It was a late night last night.
Yeah, it was.
Hello and welcome to the Couch Co-op Show. We are a podcast that drinks beer one a week, and then we tell you our thoughts on that beer as we drink it on the show. I am Ian, and I got Jared, Dave, and Aaron with me, as always.
Hi there. Yeah, always
Hey.
happy to be here.
And it's Aaron's turn this week. Aaron, what are we
My
drinking?
turn. All right, we are doing a newer yet one of my brand new favorite breweries. It's Core Hazy Pale Ale from Ecliptic Brewing. I picked this one because it was probably one of my favorite seasonals to have before I've had it. I bought a 6-pack of it a couple months ago. I wanted to share it with you guys. So
Another
it's really good.
Another Portland, Oregon brewery.
There's
Oh,
so
yeah.
many over here. So many.
I know.
Let's get it
Throw a
going.
stone.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
3, 2,
1, and pop.
1.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fizzy.
Geez.
It's gold.
Very fizzy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Smells
very,
nice.
Very citrusy.
Yeah, it is.
Mmm.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That tastes a little
It's
different.
really good.
It's like kind of 5.5%. I don't know much
Nice.
about Ecliptic Brewing.
Well, I don't know much about them, but I do know that I think they snagged one of the original head brewers from the Shoots, if I remember the little backstory, and he wanted to venture on his own and try his own thing, and he was very fascinated with astronomy and stuff like that, and that's why they have Ecliptic Brewery, and every single beer, well, for the most part, is named after a constellation or a science term like hypernova, which that's a really strong beer, by the way. Then there's the sours, the porters, the Carina Porter, and
I like their
or
sours.
yes.
I've been to the brewery once, and it's really nice. It's back behind the old Widmer on Russell Street. It's
Oh, yeah.
on the hill there. It's quite cool.
This is flashing me back to that beer we all really liked, the 1984 from Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah, it is actually. It's got very similar taste.
I would say this
Yeah, I was
was
gonna
even
say-
a bit more citrusy intense than that one.
Yeah, a little more citrusy, but I'm
It's
enjoying
not-
that. That's great.
It's
But
not
of
as
course,
mellow though as the mango.
it's another one you can only get during the summer season.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause it was during the summertime when this came out. I do remember that.
Oh, you're right. So this was like John Harris was is the like owner brewer, and he was at McMiniman's, Deschutes, and Full Sail. So
okay.
He's been at this a long time, and he loves astronomy.
Yeah, well, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
This is definitely
I'm sure I've had their beers before, but I think this is the first time I ever really paid attention. Because I don't know.
Well, the biggest ones are Starburst, if I remember right. They're Juicy IPA, or whatever it's called. They're one of their flagships, and their Carina Sour or whatever it's called. But
yeah, I've had the porter. That's pretty good.
I think I had that once too, and it was pretty tasty. But
how long have they been around?
Since 2013, it looks like. They're not very old. They haven't even been a decade yet.
Yeah, I want to visit one of their places someday.
Oh yeah, I don't know how many they have.
Fruit flavored beers as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, they have. I went to their tap room a couple of years back, and their list was massive on their at the brewery itself. Like it was like a good 85-inch TV screen full of them. I'm like, holy shit, you guys have a lot of beer, but nothing is. I tried a few of them, and I didn't find one I didn't like.
Yeah, I went there for my birthday one year, and the food was really good. It's probably about 5 5+ years ago now, but the food was good and the beer was really good.
Oh yeah, their beers and their food is
Like
on point.
nice selection. They didn't just brew all IPAs or brew all stouts. You know, it was like
Right.
across the board.
Awesome.
No, they are
They
independent.
did. Yeah. Oh yeah. They did everything and anything, but they are. Yeah. You can find them almost anywhere in Oregon, really. Though. I
Well,
mean,
it's funny because
as long
I
as
they have a good thing. I mean, the name's cool and they got a good like kind of packaging theme with astronomy stuff. But it's funny you don't really hear about them much. Like it's not like
yeah.
Yeah,
some
it's
of the
not.
other breweries are more,
Yeah,
out
they don't
front.
kind of have that hype, do they? That some of the other ones do. And it's
No.
like I can't remember having the Starburst IPA. I'm sure I've had
Yeah.
it. I just don't remember.
Right.
But this
Yeah,
this is really good. This beer, I like this. It's not too strong, and it's everything I kind of want in a like hazy stroke juicy IPA.
right.
And I
Yeah.
could
This is.
quash a few of these because it's like not gonna knock me on my backside.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is probably like my favorite hazy pale ale. I mean, I've had like its cousin, the Oh God, I'm trying to think. This one just shoots, and that one was okay. Neon Daydream, whatever it's called. It's good, but
Yeah, it's
give me
fine.
this one.
What
Yeah,
is
it
the
was good,
difference
but
between a pale ale and an India pale ale?
I think
Really,
it's
really
just
just the amount of hops and alcohol. Like a pale ale's
yeah,
gonna be like 4.5 to kind of high fives, and an India Pale Ale, well, on the American scale, an India Pale Ale
right.
would probably be a bit hoppier than this, and then just maybe a few percentage, not even percentage points, but maybe like an English IPA would probably start about 5.5,
I guess
maybe even 5%.
I
So
guess what I'm getting at though is I feel I've had like a hazy IPA at the same alcohol
Yeah,
content and about the same hoppiness level. Is there
I
a
think
point?
yeah,
Was there a point where like at breweries they're just like naming things
well, it all comes from
willy
the
nilly? Because
Well,
I
it all
feel
comes
like
from the pale ale, and then like India Pale Ale is just like they used to brew it stronger with more hops because it would help preserve it on the
yes,
trip to India. So it used to be that a pale ale was just your standard ale, which was like 4 to 5%, and then the India Pale Ale was hoppier, and
yeah,
but do you get what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
there's like you could get a hazy IPA.
they
They would
definitely
probably taste fairly
blur.
similar.
This is about like the point where they begin. If they're around like 5 to 6%, that's where you kind of like. Honestly, you could probably call them either. It's just up to your marketing department.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel
right.
like they're just like picking names for things nowadays, and there's not really. I don't know.
Well, it's like that with a
I
lot of
Sounds about
it's
right.
like that with a lot of styles. I mean, a stout and then an imperial stout, and like
Uh,
IPA and imperial IPA.
It's
yeah,
it's
It's
becoming as difficult to identify as music genres.
I guess.
right. They're blurring. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then hazy and juicy are used kind of interchangeably in the some places call it a juicy IPA or Northeast IPA, and then
Oh
other
yeah, that's so confusing.
or
I mean,
or Northeast Pale Ale, because that's where it kind of the style originated from. These very
right.
juicy, cloudy. So it really depends.
Yeah. All I know is this beer is delicious, and
Yeah,
I
I
know.
want
I
more. And
agree.
it's
I
got a
hope they
really
release
good
it next
burp.
year.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
it's
bunch of
still
my
The
available
sampling.
thing
in
is,
stores for a while. I've seen it after having a hard
yeah,
time
Okay.
getting this for you. I've seen it a couple of places now, Aaron. I think
Okay.
you were almost too early, if you know what I mean. It was only just coming
right.
out and getting on the shelves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I've
still
seen it at New Seasons. I've seen it at my local Freds, and you know,
yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
much everywhere now at this point. You just gotta grab it before someone else gets it.
a really good
But
beer.
that's not hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's it. That's why I was like, I gotta share this because
It's
Eh.
it's
better than Profuse Juice by
Yeah.
10 Barrel, which I
yeah.
know doesn't mean much to some of the commentators right here, but
Which one is Profuse? That's a juicy IPA, right?
It's a oh goodness.
Isn't it? Because it's Profuse
Que-
juice.
question
I feel like
mark.
it's a
Yes.
Greenland
hazy
Iceland
juice,
debacle.
juicy whatever. But This is better. Anyway.
Well, it's independent too. I
Yeah,
mean, 10
no, I
barrel,
agree.
obviously.
This is definitely better than Profuse Juice.
It's got that.
Oh no, I definitely have no problem saying that because the guys who did this and figured out how to make this every year, hopefully make this every year, they got it right.
It is almost
They got it
bordering on the
fucking right.
grapefruity right now. I can taste, like, and if it went much
Yeah.
further into that grapefruit profile, I wouldn't be as keen on it.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So like on here, it lists its hops, and it has Eclipse hops. Do they grow their own? Do we know? Or is that just is that an
I don't
actual type of hop?
believe
I
so,
feel
but
like it would be because when I ordered from one of those beer delivery places, oh god, I'm trying to think of what it's called, Tavor. There are some hops I've never heard of, and like on the East Coast, so it could be possible that either A, make their own, or B, get
quite a
shipped
lot of
in.
the hop farms around here, they do that now. They breed, like, they take a variation of hops that that, like, Citra was kind of one of the first that became really popular. Is that it was a bred hop, but it's also owned by someone, so you can't just grow it, if you know what I mean. Kind of like, so there's a bunch of, like, every year they're doing experimental hops, and then the other thing is, it looks like Eclipse hops out of Australia.
Oh, there you go.
And
That has nothing to do with
interesting.
Ecliptic.
And they were created in 2004, but weren't commercially available until this year.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
all right.
and that's like a lot of the hops that you see on. I'm guessing the other two on here, because it says I've never heard of Talus and
No, that's
Nectaron.
3. Or there's 4 hops.
Yeah, and Triumph.
Triumph.
I've seen Nectaron on something. We've drank something with that on it.
I've seen Triumph, but only on specialty ones. I've never heard of Eclipse, or I'm pretty sure Nectaron was a thing, but Talus, no. Never heard of Talus until now.
That's good. But yeah,
Or Eclipse.
they're definitely trying to make those fruity, bring those kind of like citrusy flavors to the fore on this, if you know what I mean.
They're definitely in the front. Yeah, so if you like more like sweeter, citrusy IPA styles, this is top notch.
Yeah, so Nectaron's from New Zealand.
Well, I think this beer would be better as a juicy beer, like a little sweeter and juicy. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, a little.
I don't think it's sweet necessarily. I feel like it's sweet, but I feel like the back end of it is pretty just kind of bland, with like kind of pine notes maybe.
Yeah, I get a little bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a little bit grapefruit on the back end.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Just the
sour.
Yeah.
Maybe some like peel or something, the zest or something.
But the best part about this, though, it doesn't like overpower you for too long. It's like it's there, it's there.
There's no aftertaste.
Yeah, but exactly, it stops.
So
like,
Triumph hops were only released in 2019.
Wow.
And they were the USDA hop breeding program. So, I mean, it's using a lot of hops that haven't been around for a very long time.
Pretty experimental stuff at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
But
no, I'm all for it.
Yeah, bring it.
I do want to point out that their website's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The background kind of moves around with the mouse. It's kind of
Starfield.
The Starfield. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
There's a brewery I was looking over at in Bend though that had a telescope at the brewery that you could go up and have a look during the night. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't remember what it was.
That sounds like it would be Hotel Oregon, the McManamons property.
No, with the whole.
The
UFO festival.
UFO festival, which is
and
kind
what's
of weird.
That's McMinnville.
Have you guys
done that? The Saturday market with you? You mean the Saturday market with the people dressed up as aliens? Yeah.
It was Worthy Brewing actually.
Oh,
okay. Oh yeah.
They have a proper dome with a decent like optical telescope in it.
That's awesome.
I didn't get to see that. I wish I would have. Damn it.
Huh.
When I went to the brewery, the Worthy Brewery, and it was really cool, but I didn't get to do that.
I think they moved recently. Maybe that was why I didn't see it.
That makes sense.
a 16-inch optical telescope, which is a pretty decent-sized telescope.
Oh yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
Some year we'll have to do a Portland brewery tour or something like that.
I was gonna Portland. Let's go there. Let's do Redmond, Bend.
Yeah, totally.
That'd
be awesome. Yeah, nice
We'll
weekend.
pile into the Gambler.
Shotgun.
Actually, there's
there,
more room in the back, really.
Yeah.
They add in the back. Yeah,
There's a lot of room in the back for a tiny car.
For a little, but that car is like the TARDIS. You can get like tons of stuff.
It looks like it would surprise you, honestly.
Dude, there's more room in that car than my sports car, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
the backseat of my sports car, you can hardly
And that hatch,
breathe
I have to
in.
lean forward. I'm hitting my head
gives
on
you
the
like a
windshield.
massive opening that you can just like throw stuff in.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
All right, guys. What are you guys rating this beer?
All right.
I'm giving it a thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's getting a
definitely.
thumbs up for me.
I'm gonna give it the
Thumbs up.
sideways.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
so
great.
close.
All right.
I mean, I like it.
3.5 out of 4.
I get it.
I
Nice,
like it.
nice beer.
I think this
I
is
think it's less that Y2K beer and more the Profuse Juice.
I like this better than the Y2K. So.
Oh no way.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah,
I
so
gotta agree.
The 1984 or the Y2K?
Or the 1984.
sorry,
the 1984.
1984.
We
didn't do Y2K.
No.
Yeah.
No, we did 84.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like that. I like this better than the 84.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it's easier to get.
Hopefully they
No
release
kidding.
it.
Maybe. I mean,
No,
once it's gone, it might be gone.
That variety pack is gone.
One and done.
Variety pack is gone for that one. It's now Hop Adventure.
No, we're
Yeah,
talking about
maybe-
this one, Jared.
Maybe
Aaron.
they've learned.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sorry.
they learn, and next year.
Sorry,
it's
I
even
misunderstood.
better. You know,
Yeah.
so there's always that.
Get the play can, people.
Get it,
Awesome.
yeah. You go. My Safeway has it on Main Street in Vancouver.
I'm very impressed by this beer. I think it's a good, solid beer, and I would actually choose it over quite a few other beers. You know,
Yeah.
if I was at a party and there's a cooler full of beer, this would be one of the ones I would definitely consider.
I'd probably not consider it.
Well,
I would stick around and find
their
it.
cans too. Their cans are usually cool.
No,
they
the
have,
can's
like,
great. The
star
design,
bits
Can's
and
awesome.
stuff on
their
it. I
design is
their
like spot on.
plain colors are
Their
pretty
names,
great.
I like
Yeah,
their name.
it's fantastic. So I think they're a pretty good standout. Even in like the smaller bottle section where you're just looking for the singles, like the sours, that's where you find the singles, and the stout, I think, is in the singles. So
But,
so
but I think there's
stands
a
out.
reason there's not a lot of hype behind their beer because I don't know. I think you guys are talking it up more than it is.
I like it.
I'm not saying you guys don't like it. I just think I don't know. It's okay.
I get it. I mean,
Would you say it's in the
they're
top
not-
or the bottom half of the beers we've tasted so far?
Oh, we've tasted way better.
I know, but like, is it like?
No, it's not
on the-
below.
on the
No,
full
it's
curve, is it like-
it's a one of these beers
Yeah.
in my show. Like if I was Milkman
Okay.
drinking a beer,
It's
it'd be there.
Yeah.
a little
I
higher
just
than
it's just
sideways
it's just
thumb, yeah.
not. I'm not gonna fully.
No,
I don't
no,
think I'd
that's-
ever. I
I'm
don't
not
think
saying-
I'd.
continue to say it's the best beer you've ever tasted. I'm just saying, is it above average or below average?
It's above average.
Okay.
It's just but it's
There we go.
another one of those beers in the litany of a million same type of beer in the category that is just kind of getting to a point where it's like, I probably wouldn't buy this. I'd probably go with one I like a lot more. That's all.
That's
What would
fair.
you go with
Yeah,
then?
no,
Anyway,
What would you go with then, Ian? That you
I
like
think
a
we
lot
know.
more?
well, I did like that
no.
Y2K a lot more. I mean,
Sorry,
we
the
didn't
yeah,
do
1984,
that.
yeah.
We didn't do that on the show. We did the 18.
No, that-
We did the 84 one.
Oh yeah.
But
I
the
did
Y2K
84.
one-
I choose 84.
I like the Y2K one quite a bit, so I would probably go.
Oh,
But I mean, there's a lot of different ones. I don't know, man. I mean, I get.
No, I'm
So
not.
many beers.
I would go to Trapdoor and just get a hazy.
Oh, well,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like that's kind of. I'd rather just.
Glowed
probably
up,
go
glowed
to
up is,
the-
yeah, another level, but go on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's kind of.
yeah, same.
So Aaron,
Yeah,
what,
game.
what game would you pair with this beer?
Well, we're gonna go with the space motif and go with Dead Space, the first one.
Okay.
Hey, that game was as terrifying as that game was. I enjoyed it all the way through. What I could do anyway.
This
Are you
reminds
saying
me
that
of
this
when you
beer is
piss yourself.
scary?
Yeah.
No. I'm saying it's good. It's just like the game was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not much for horror games. I'm really not. But that one, that one sucked me in, and this one sucked me. This beer sucked me in too.
There you go.
All right.
So therefore, boom.
Dead Space.
Dead
When
Space.
Totally.
when your
First
wife
one.
comes in and there's a big wet puddle on the couch because you pissed yourself because it's so scary, you can be like, "Oh, I just spilled my beer."
I just
Yeah, that was my
Jeez.
beer. Sorry, honey.
Yeah, sure I did.
Sure.
Well, soon you'll be able to say it was the baby.
Yeah,
You know.
the baby's
yeah,
diaper
no
leak.
kidding.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So let's see. Next week is my turn, and we're gonna
Okay.
drink a shit beer.
We're going classic land, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're
Oh
doing.
man, I
we're
never
doing.
had this one either. So
You've never had
We,
it?
no, I distributed this stuff for years. And I never tried it.
we are
So
doing a beer that's older than all of us.
We're doing Miller Lite.
yes,
We're doing a
this
light
is
beer.
correct.
I can't always do just delicious Oregon IPAs or pale ales.
Now
You
we
gotta
gotta
throw
go
in a little shit in there once in a while, a little stank. So
make it so if I can get
You
it.
can't spell light right.
so that's what we're drinking
The
next
shit
week.
you can't get, we gotta do shit you can get.
Anyway, yes. So that's another show. It's another beer. We are the Couch Co-op Show. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google. I put these shows up on YouTube. So yeah, you can find us anywhere. You also just go to anchor.fm/the Couch Co-op Show, and you can leave us voice messages or donate money. You don't have to, but you can. You can request beers for us to drink. We haven't had a request in a while. That'd be cool.
I know.
I think that's it. I want to thank Jared, Dave, and Aaron for joining me here on the couch.
Yeah,
Of
Yep.
course.
Until next
That's
time,
right.
please,
Dig it.
Drink responsibly.
Be excellent to each other.
and that,
And
Get vaccinated.
get vaccinated, get your booster.
get that booster if you can.
I got that booster today.
Oh,
Actually.
did you? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
My
can't
daughter,
get it.
my daughter got a first shot as well. So
Oh wow, we're just doing
Hey.
it. I need to
Yeah.
schedule to get mine. Actually, I can just walk over to Safeway supposedly and just get it done. But,
I wish
I
I
need to
could.
do that.
Moderna won't do it yet.
But I
thought you had to be
gotta-
65 and up to do it.
Yeah, 6 months.
Oh,
or be
No, my-
overweight.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
apparently
Well,
I am.
I got
my
mine.
job I can
They
do
didn't even
it.
ask,
Congratulations.
honestly, but yeah.
Well, I got my last shot in March 31st, so it's
Yeah,
over 6
mine
months.
was like May the 8th, so it's
Mhm.
like it's 6 months. The main
May
thing
the
is 6
15th for me.
months. To be quite honest, they didn't even ask anything else. They're just like, nope. They were just glad to have another arm to put a vaccine in.
I will
so.
say this. I mean, the couple people that I have gotten them that I know, they've gotten a lot sicker this time than the previous shots. So you could be out a day or
Huh.
two, FYI.
I know.
So just have that.
Right.
Make sure you plan accordingly.
Yep.
Anyway,
Right.
we can get out of here. We don't have to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
All right.